Have you ever felt it? That soul-crushing, frustrating feeling of being taken for granted. You give, you care, you communicate, you do everything you're supposed to do, and yet you feel like an option, not a priority. You are treated as convenient, not cherished. You feel undervalued. What if I told you that you have been fighting the wrong battle? You have been desperately trying to convince him of your value with your words, with your logic, with your kindness. But men on a deep, primal, often subconscious level do not respond to what you say your value is. They respond with almost unerring accuracy to what your actions powerfully, undeniably demonstrate it to be. There is a silent, powerful language of value that he is biologically, fundamentally wired to understand. Today we stop talking and we start demonstrating. I am revealing 10 powerful, silent actions that will force a man to recognize your high value, to command his deepest respect, and to see you not as a convenient option, but as a high-value prize to be won, cherished, and feared to be lost. And pay very close attention, because action number 9 is the most counterintuitive of them all. It involves a strategic, powerful withdrawal that can drive men wild. This is not about learning to be liked. This is about learning to be valued. To understand these actions, you must first burn this fundamental, unbreakable principle into your mind. Value is demonstrated, not declared. Telling a man, you should respect me more, or you need to value me, or I'm a high-value woman, is one of the weakest, most counterproductive things you can possibly do. It is the psychological equivalent of a beggar asking for spare change. It signals, with blinding clarity, that you feel undervalued and that you desperately need him to fix it, to validate you, which instantly lowers your perceived value in his eyes. A truly high-value woman, a queen, never ever needs to declare her value. Her actions, her composure, her boundaries, her very way of being in the world, create an undeniable, almost palpable aura of high value that men instinctively, primally recognize and respond to. She doesn't ask for respect. She commands it through her silent, powerful conduct. The 10 silent actions we are about to cover are your new code of conduct. They are the silent, powerful demonstrations of a queen, and they will change the way men see you forever. Action number 1, mastering calm, unhurried, graceful movement. A low-value person is often anxious, fidgety, and moves quickly and erratically, as if to not impose or take up space. A high-value woman moves with a calm, deliberate, almost unhurried grace. She owns her space. She is not rushed. This powerfully subcommunicates that she is the center of her own world, and that time works for her, not the other way around. It is a sign of deep inner peace and confidence. Action number 2, holding eye contact a fraction of a second longer. When he is speaking to you, you don't just listen. You hold warm, unwavering eye contact for a beat longer than is typically socially comfortable. When you speak, you hold his gaze with confidence. This is a subtle yet incredibly powerful power move that signals profound confidence and a complete lack of intimidation. You are not afraid to be seen, and you are not afraid to truly see him. Action number 3, cultivating comfortable, engaging silence. Instead of nervously, anxiously filling every single conversational gap with chatter, you are completely comfortable with silence. You allow a pause to hang in the air after he speaks, giving his words weight. This forces him to invest more to continue the conversation, and it powerfully communicates that you are not desperate for his approval or his entertainment. You are a calm, centered presence. Action number 4, fiercely protecting your sacred, non-negotiable time. You have time in your schedule that is sacred, that is non-negotiable, and that is just for you. Your workout, your hobby, your meditation, your reading time. The silent action of saying, with a warm smile, I can't then, that's my sacred time for myself, but I am free later, powerfully demonstrates that your life does not revolve around him and that he must earn a spot in it. It shows profound self-respect. Action number 5, letting him see you genuinely happy and fulfilled without him. This is done through your genuine, authentic life and can be subtly reflected on your social media. The silent action of living a vibrant, joyful, interesting life that does not require his presence for its fulfillment creates powerful FOMO, fear of missing out, and makes him desperately want to be a part of that positive, attractive energy. Your happiness is not dependent on him. Action. Number 6. Receiving compliments with graceful indifference, not gushing relief. When he gives you a compliment, instead of gushing with an overly excited, "Oh my God, thank you so much, that's so sweet," you simply give a calm, warm, genuine smile and a confident, "Thank you, that's very kind of you to say." The silent action is your complete lack of a needy, validation-starved reaction. It powerfully signals that you already know your own worth. His compliment is a pleasantry, not a necessity for your self-esteem. Action number 7. Enforcing a boundary with a look, a pause, or with decisive silence. He says something slightly out of line, a joke that's a little too edgy, or a comment that's subtly disrespectful. Instead of immediately arguing or getting emotional, you simply go completely silent for a moment. You pause, and you give him a calm, direct, questioning look. This silent action is often more powerful than a 10-minute lecture. It forces him to reevaluate his own statement and immediately recognizes you as a woman who will not tolerate disrespect, all without you saying a word. Action number 8. Occasionally and smoothly paying for things without a word or a fuss. While a high-value man should and often will lead and provide, the silent, powerful action of occasionally and smoothly paying for a round of drinks, a coffee, or the movie tickets without making a big, dramatic deal of it completely shatters the provider/consumer frame. It powerfully signals that you are an equal, a partner, not an entitled princess. This is a sophisticated, high-value move that builds massive respect. Action number 9. The strategic, unemotional withdrawal of your attention and warmth. This is the most powerful and counterintuitive. When his behavior is poor, when he is flaky, low effort, disrespectful, your silent action is to completely withdraw your warm, engaging, positive energy. You don't yell, you don't complain, you don't send a long paragraph about your feelings. You become distant, you become polite, you become scarce. Your sudden absence and the profound loss of your positive energy becomes the powerful, unstated consequence for his bad behavior. He must then work to earn that warmth back. Action number 10. The unapologetic, focused pursuit of your own purpose and mission. This is the ultimate silent action, the one that underpins all others. He sees you diligently working on your business, passionately learning a new skill, completely absorbed in your creative craft. Your silent, relentless dedication to your own mission, your own empire communicates, more powerfully than any words ever could, that you are a woman of profound substance, a queen building her own kingdom. This makes him desperately want to be your king. Do you see the beautiful, powerful, almost magical paradox here? All 10 of these silent actions are rooted in one single profound principle. A woman of true, unshakable, high value is not and never is concerned with what a man thinks of her value. She is far too busy living a life of purpose, of passion, of respecting her own time, and of enforcing her own high standards. Her value is not a performance she puts on for him. It is a natural, potent byproduct of her profound self-respect and her relentless focus on her own life, her own kingdom. The less you try to convince him that you are a valuable prize, and the more you silently act like a person who deeply values herself, the more he will instinctively, primally recognize and be irresistibly drawn to that immense value. Stop performing and start simply being. The 10 silent actions that make men see you as a high-value queen. From mastering calm, unhurried movement and comfortable silence, to protecting your sacred time and unapologetically, relentlessly pursuing your own purpose. You now possess the code of conduct. Your actions, ladies, define your value. In the comments section below, I want you to make the Queen's decree. I want you to tell me, which of these 10 silent, powerful actions do you believe is the most impactful, and which one will you personally commit to mastering and embodying in your own life? Starting today, let's build a powerful community of high-value, respected women, of queens. If this video just gave you the keys to commanding more respect and recognizing your own inherent value, share it. Let's empower our sisters. Let's elevate the standard for all women. To continue your journey of mastering the deep psychology of value, attraction, and power, make sure you have absolutely obliterated that subscribe button and have activated all notifications. Your throne is waiting for you. Go out there and command your worth.